So I'm Carol Brayne and I'm Professor of Public Health Medicine at Cambridge University. I'm Director of the Cambridge Institute of Public Health, which is one of the institutes of the clinical school of the university. My own research work has been largely in the field of the brain, and I'm medically qualified, and I went into epidemiology and then have broadened out into public health. Yes, I decided really very early on, probably about the age of between 8 and 10, that I wanted to do medicine. And then I was reading a lot around relevant areas. So from that age, I would pick up books about doctors and so on, particularly women doctors. But I was also reading voraciously. My mother encouraged me to read. And we were also great users of the local library, and so working my way through the shelves of the libraries. Dickens was an early one, and Eliot, Jane Austen, Gaskell. So these are all ones that I was reading in my adolescence. And one of the books that I selected is the Middlemarch, because it contains so much of all of these others. It kind of brings so many of those themes together in one remarkable book. So through the books, it was possible to experience life as lived by other people, by other characters who have different personalities, in different cultures, in different geographies, with different pressures. And I think that's really helped me in my professional life to have a broader view. And although epidemiology can be very reductionist, I think my reading prepared me for a much broader perspective on my work. It's the influences on individuals' experience across the life course are hugely varying, and it's the environment that one needs to change subtly or to try to have good outcomes. And sometimes you can't do it, and sometimes you're going to fail, and it can be the structure of that society, the things that have happened to people in their earlier lives. So I suppose an appreciation of the influence of life course, that we're very crude. It's really made me realise how simplistic we are in our medical research, and that if we have to recognise that if we want to change people's lives for the good over the generations, and that having a reductionist approach can be enormously successful sometimes, but usually it's successful once it's being contextualised. And so my work now is very much this, very highly contextualised, I would say. So I'm very interested in the social sciences, in the ethics and the law. Obviously, I'm not an expert in those things, but I recognise the importance of the multidisciplinary nature of the work that we do within public health if we are to achieve improvements in society. And so I suppose the reading of the literature, understanding of different cultures, historical awareness, all those things fit into a very strong feeling that policy and government needs to work for people to reduce social inequality.